On February 13th, I'm sitting in my office, and there's a couple in front of me. They're getting ready to leave. We had just had so many breakthroughs of working together for so many months. And they asked me a question, and for some reason I just thought, well, maybe I just lost my train of thought, but I thought maybe I was feeling a little bit of pain from the procedure that I just had. I was so used to being in pain because I've been in pain for 6 years physically. So immediately I thought, oh, it's just pain. But it was, no, it's numb. And then I started to feel warm. And then my client said, Michelle, look at your face. So I turned and I looked in the mirror, and I knew that I had a very short period of time for them to call the ambulance and for them to call my husband. So I said, husband name, Jay. That's just how it came out. Ambulance. So while they're calling the ambulance, in my brain, it was like a computer. You know how when there's a lot of data? So I could just see all this information. But then, like a printer, when it gets stuck and it's like, so that's what it felt like trying to get the words out. Then the words were like, all these words just kept coming like a train. And I was trying to grab one, because if I just grab one, I could tell them how I felt and what was going on. But then I couldn't talk. It sounded like, so I started to get nervous. My heart started to really beat fast. Now the EMT are there, and I'm hearing stroke, and I'm hearing heart attack, and her blood pressure is getting higher. So at this point, I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die just like my dad did. I just turned 47. I wasn't 47 then. And I said, I'm 46 years old. And my dad died doing what he loved to do. He died on the tennis court at 53. He had a massive heart attack. Right after he won, he hit that last ball, and that was it. The ambulance couldn't find him. And I could hear my client in the background saying, what's taking them so long? I said, I can't believe this. I'm literally going to die just like my dad did, doing what I love to do. At that point, they had to get me downstairs. The ambulance was there. I'm now in the ambulance. And now I could see them like it's just chaos. And that's making me more nervous because my pressure was even going up, and then I could not speak at all. And in that moment, it's not even about the mask coming off. The mask was off in that moment. I thought about, have I loved deeply enough? Can I really leave here with no regrets? And the answer was no. Had I loved deeply enough? Had I loved myself deeply enough? And the answer was no. The image meant nothing in that moment. I was so vulnerable. I was so fragile. I had heard so many people say, Michelle's so strong. She make it through everything. And in that moment, I didn't feel strong at all.